Hey, welcome back. Today is March 28th, Sunday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action very quickly, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets before diving into Matic network, MATICUSD, and see what exactly has gone on in here. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below, and they're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. It tells me what the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Today, we do have Bitcoin dominance down very slightly, about over 0.1%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down about 0.4%. Total altcoin market cap down about 0.1%. Now, this is the downside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, I would usually see. Bitcoin pullbacks not affecting total altcoin market cap as much. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trend downwards. That's generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because conversely speaking, if Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards, I would usually expect Bitcoin price action pullbacks to affect total altcoin market cap more. Now, I've done a more detailed post on how these Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action markets could affect the total altcoin market cap in my first post today. Do take a look at that. It is important. Now, if Bitcoin dominance continues trending downwards, more ideal here. So the key resistance I am looking at will still be the 3-day 21 MA for Bitcoin dominance. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin price action here. Key resistance, the daily 21 MA. Key support, the daily 50 MA. If the 50 MA does not hold, the next key support will be the 3-day 21 MA, currently about 49K, excuse me. Some bearish signals still are apparent on the higher time frames, including the weekly time frame here, double bearish divergence. So 2 successively higher highs, 2 successively lower highs on the RSI. Could still be playing out right now. Monthly time frame here, we have been having bearish divergence, still has yet to yield a red candle, not something I'll lose track of, because if it pulls back at least one data point here on the monthly time frame, that is still at least 1 month of pulling back for Bitcoin here, which could still have a bearish effect on the altcoin markets. Multiplier of that effect will usually depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Let's go over to Matic. I'm going to take a look from the monthly time frame down to the daily, which I consider to be macro time frames, to see if we have any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios. Monthly time frame here, we're currently about 92, so still in very overbought territory. Weekly time frame here, we're currently about 83. If the price action wants to make a higher high here, it does need to beat the last high reading of 93 here on RSI to negate bearish divergence. 3-day time frame here, we are not in overbought territory, about 64. However, if the price action wants to make a higher high here, very similar thing would apply as what I said on the weekly time frame about bearish divergence. Daily time frame here, we are also not in overbought territory, about 55. Very similar thing could be said here about possible bearish divergence as what I said on the 3-day. Let's take a look into stay here on the daily time frame, where I did point out a falling wedge pattern that from last time there. Okay. Now, falling wedge patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. Looks like there has been an attempt to actually break to the upside So let's adjust the measure target here according to that breakout point, which I would get about slightly under 55 cents here for measure targets. Now, measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance right now would be about the 35 cents fib level area, which is pretty in line with the daily 21 MA. Okay, so we are seeing quite a bit of resistance here right now. There's also some short-term moving averages that could be above the pattern right now that could be acting as resistance. Let me just point a few out for example, but you guys can actually go and take a look on the smaller time frames and check out some of these moving averages that could be acting as resistance. The daily 200, the orange line, daily 21, and the daily 50 are actually above the price action right now and the pattern. Now, next range of resistance here would be about the 43 cents to about the 45 cents area from this past group of wicks right here, indicating past resistance. Next up would be these 3 wicks right here at about 50 to 55 cents here. Okay, so pretty in line with the measure target. Key support would be first about the 28.5 cents fib level area here. Okay, very close to 30 cents area. Or we can just call that the 30 cents fib level area here, just to be even. If that does not hold, the daily 50 MA is coming up, and then the next one would be about the 25 cents fib level area. Now, these are the key resistances and supports relevant to this price action right now. Let's take a look into, there's also one more thing I want to point out. Excuse me. I want to go back to this, the 3-day 21, the 3-day time frame here. Okay. So there was also bearish divergence here already. Okay, comparing this high with this higher high. However, equal or lower highs on the RSI, that's still classic bearish divergence. Was there double as well? No, there is not. Just one. One bearish divergence here on the 3-day time frame I want to point out. Whenever I do see bearish divergence on a specific time frame, the conservative measure target would be that it's going to come down to the next closest moving average. In this case, would be the 3-day 21 MA, the blue line right here, currently about 20 cents. Now let's see if there are enough buyers in this market to hold up this price action and not let it drop all the way to even anywhere close to that level. Possibly wait for this moving average to come up further. Okay. Let's see. So this is something I want to point out, and that could happen as well, depending on if there are enough buyers in this market. Let's go over to the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks, continues this breakout of this falling wedge pattern, go towards its measure target, minding some of the resistance levels I have just pointed out. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks back into the pattern. Okay, a confirmation here would be a close below the 30 cents price level here, which would continue this downtrend here. Okay, if we start getting a close below 30 cents, I'll be more careful. That will tell me that this downtrend may continue. The next level of fib level area support will be about 30 cents as well. So let's see if that will actually hold. If that does not hold, I'll be looking at the daily 50 MA and then possibly about the 25 cents fib level area for the next levels of key support. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I love to hear them. Hope you match your risk carefully. And if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.